Hey guys, Ranjin here, bringing you another StarCraft commentary. It's going to be set 5 of CJ Entus versus Hwaseung OZ in the Winners League Finals, and I'm feeling just a little bit overwhelmed by the epicness of all of this stuff that's going on. So Jadon getting 3 kills, 1 kill away from an all-kill, then SkyHigh defends against his all-in 5-pull build and brings out the victory. Now is going to be facing off against Young, the new prospective toss of the Hwaseung OZ team. One of their really only decent protosses, if you count backhoe. I don't care if it's an epic name in Korean. I'm going by his play, not by his nick, honestly. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh man. Oh, this is gonna be Colloseum II. The 5 o'clock in green as Protoss, we're gonna have Young or Inter Young, and at the 1 o'clock in what I believe is yellow. I think that's yellow. Pretty sure that's yellow. Yeah, no, orange. We're gonna have SkyHigh as terran, and taking a deep breath out. Honestly, the guy has to just relax and play. That's the only thing CJ is expecting of him. Because if he wins this for them tonight, man, he's gonna get like tens of hundreds of fangirls swarming in on him, and he's just gonna have a massive orgy after the friggin' thing. Honestly, he's just gonna have 10 girls on him at least, and he's gonna just do it with all of them for like the next 48 hours. Screw practice, that's what's gonna happen. But oh no, now that's really never mind that. This is gonna come down to this game here. We're gonna see what happens. Colloseum II. As I said earlier, I don't have statistics, so I don't quite remember. I believe though that this map is a little bit more geared towards Protoss. Very good for overall macro play. SkyHigh is the advantage is that turns can wall off pretty easily. That's exactly what SkyHigh is gonna do. Put one single supply depot along with the barracks is all you need to wall in, and that's gonna be it. And it's fairly easy to take your natural and hold it for a while, and then take your second natural in this Colloseum II. Holding it is a little bit more difficult, but still, at that point, you're gonna have enough forces to really do that. Now I'm gonna see the barracks. Okay, maybe it isn't one supply depot in barracks. I was wrong. You need 2 supply depots. You always need 2 supply depots. I'm sorry, pardon my insolence and stupidity. But whatever. Young now just gonna put down one single. Ooh. He might be going for a 12. I'm not sure if it's either a 12 or a 14 Nexus. I'm not quite seeing that. So Young might be going for something a little bit risky. And meanwhile now Refinery being put down the other side for SkyHigh. So there's going to be an early Nexus for Young. We're going to see whether this is too risky, because Sky is going to spot this. He's not going to move down with SCV and instantly see that there's no gateway in his base, and that's instantly going to probably spring him into action. He's either just going to try to get in, he's most likely going to try to do that, because he's going to see the timing on that single gateway, and I'm going to see what it goes for. Actually, going to see the gateway is a little bit late, going to go in there, most likely spot the natural expansion, going to see how many probes there are there. Also, gas simulator now being put down by Young also, so he's going to try to get his gas. Not just going to attack the pile. I'm not really sure if Sky has seen that expansion or not, going on the other side with that SCV. So actually he's going to plant a slightly proxy building. It's not too proxy, but it's a little proxy. So that probe is going to try to get inside, but there's a Marine there, and that probe, meanwhile, is instantly going to spot that proxy factory. Never mind the proxy. It's not really that big of a proxy. It's in a position that's not too hard to defend. So that probe, meanwhile, probably not going to get a scout. There should be a Marine, meanwhile, now ready to block off the ramp. And those Cybernetics core being put down on the other side by Young. So if Sky doesn't expand soon, Young is going to be a little bit in trouble. So that's indeed exactly what Sky is going to do on the other side. He's actually put under pressure, pulling off a bunch of SCVs. So he's indeed going to go for all in. There were a lot of executives sitting there, don't know what the heck they're doing, watching StarCraft. But, you know, everybody has StarCraft effects. But actually, Young is going to spot all of these SCVs. The SCVs, apparently, Sky is going to take this all in one. He is actually putting down a bunker at that base just outside the gateway, so he's going to try to go this. Meanwhile, now Probe's not failing to be pulled off by Young, so he's going to try to engage as well as he can. That once a go base not coordinated, a couple of Marines there too, so now finally SCV's coming in to try to block those for those Marines. We're going to see whether SCVs actually manage to build that barracks or not. Factory sitting there, not really doing anything. Some probes, a bunch of probes trying to engage as well as they can. 3 Marines there alongside. Now, what really Sky just has to do is keep those Marines alive and take as many probes as he possibly can, because he still has his own mining. He's just going to try to disrupt this. Meanwhile, on the other side, he is actually going to get that bunker down, because the probes are pulling down. There is a one single Zealot there too, so now the only thing really that SkyHigh needs to do is now getting 1 Vulture alongside. Now he just has to get all those forces into that bunker. Now Saber's sitting there again watching off, and all the probes are just going to try to surround a bunker and take it down. Zealot being surrounded as well by Marines and the CVs trying to put them down in. Actually, the bunker on the other side might actually go down. It is indeed going to go down, so the bunker dies. Meanwhile, a sacrificial Zealot there. Now a Dragoon out on the other side, so Young's going to try to push it back as well as he can. Going to try to block for his Dragoon. We're going to see whether Sky actually manages to surround that. Young losing a lot of probes on the other side, so several SCVs still alive. More Marines are coming in. There's still one Vulture. The Dragoon's still barely trying to keep alive, so there's no real epic Tempest macro here. Bunch of probes dying, almost no mining going on Young's side. Now the Vulture and SCV and Marines are going to be able to pull in. They're going to be able to kill anything at those games. They're going to try to aim at the single pylon and try to take it out. One Dragoon's going to come out. Savior there and everybody clapping. They're showing Savior a lot. That's understandable, I suppose. Marines are going to get killed though, but that one single pylon is going to go down. There is that one single Vulture there. I'm going to see some SCVs trying to engage, some SCVs just trying to decide, okay, the pylon goes down, so those 2 single Dragoons are going to be it. And I'm not even sure if he has enough of anything to really put down anything more, because while SkyHigh has pulled off an all-in here, he still has his economy going. He's still mining a lot from his one base. He's still producing troops. He's still producing Marines. He's still producing forces. That one Dragoon has now taken out all the forces there on the ground, but now going to be attacked by another Vulture and more Marines. And I think as soon as that Dragoon goes down, that's going to be because there'll be no more defending forces on the other side. I'm not even sure. There is a little bit mining going on at the natural here, but now those probes are instantly going to be pulled off into the main, because really Young has to keep those alive to have him a chance of coming back in this. He does not want to have to produce probes at this point. He has to just put down one single pylon, and that might actually give him a chance to get back into this game. But Young in a very bad position now, has 1 Dragoon to engage a couple of Vultures. Now those Vultures just should be, if they get into a proper position, should be able to kill a lot of probes. 1 Vulture goes down though. Pylon almost not ready for those 2 gateways. Another Marine coming in alongside the Vulture. Vulture just trying to micro around, kill as many probes as he can. And Young doing his best as he can to try to stay in this game. Still has some probes alive there. Now more Marines and more Vultures moving down into this position. Young, if he manages to keep some mining going, he should be able to produce some forces. I don't think he's going to be able to produce any more Dragoons, because he can't afford to mine gas at this point. Still has that 1 Dragoon, which I'm not even sure if it has. I don't think it has range at all. Now Dragoon is indeed going to go now. Nothing but probes to engage at this point. Going to engage that 1 Marine and all going to get healed. Only 3 Dragoons left. 3 probes left, I'm sorry, and that's going to be it. They're all going to die. So Young at this point has GG'd, and that's going to be it. If he had managed to keep the 1 single Dragoon alive and keep his probe count a little bit better, so it would have been actually come out SkyHigh, jumping out of there, high-fiving everybody. And man, the guy's like, it's a beast, I gotta say. Young going a little bit risky, and SkyHigh actually doing a very good decision overall. Just decide, oh man, if I just try to play a normal game here, I'm gonna be playing catch up the entire time. And he decided, no way, I'm not playing catch up. I gotta win this now, and that's what he did. Full on pressure, and honestly it's beautiful to watch. So now Oz only have 2 chances, and SkyHigh, wow, pulling miraculous stuff out of nowhere. Really, we're gonna see whether he becomes the new hero of CJ. Doing what? Effort, Savior, and Iris, the aces within quote marks of CJ, have failed to do tonight. Man, oh man. And honestly, if this fails, if Oz does not win this, everybody's just gonna agree that it's gonna be bad. His teammates there rubbing the hair of Sky. I'm always interested to see kind of how that just in Asian culture and Korean culture, friendship and camaraderie is just a little bit different. Those kind of things, those kind of signs of affection would be borderline homosexual in our culture. I mean, I honestly don't care. I do the most. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not. No. That's just no. I'm vulgar, but I'm not that vulgar. Give me a break. Well, actually, I am that vulgar, but not while I'm commentating StarCraft. So, SkyHigh doing great. GG guys, ranching out 2-3.